Hello friends, today is Sketchy Day. Hello friends, today this is Sketchy and I'm back and we're gonna draw something together. We're gonna draw some manga, like a really cute manga girl with those big eyes that glitter and sparkle. And I've got my light blue pencil, which I use all the time. And I've got my black pencils I use to lock down all the details. Of course, I have a ginormous soda pop. It's ice cold and it keeps the carbonation really strong so it hurts my throat when it goes down. I kind of like that burny feeling, you know what I'm saying? Well, let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is draw a big circle. Make sure you draw really light because we're going to do a lot of construction lines. Then I'm going to draw a line straight through the top and the bottom like this. And about right here is going to be the chin, the pointy chin. On the side, I'm going to angle these sides in like this. And then I'm going to create, well, the chin's a little too low, so I'm going to do this. See that? And about halfway through this circle, this is going to be the top of her eyes. And I'm going to draw about where this smiley face is, the bottom of this circle. I'm going to draw ginormous circles. Like this. These are her eyes. So they come up over the lines here, and they come really close to the sides of her head. See that? About where this is will be her nose. So I'm going to kind of darken that in a little bit more. And of course right here, between the nose and the chin, is going to be a smile. So I'm going to kind of give her a little cute smile like this. Hey! Super tiny, about the size of her nose. Now right now she looks like a bug-eyed creature. But we're going to change that really soon. Where these lines are here, we're going to do really heavy eyelids like this. Okay? And then above the top of her eyes right here, we're going to draw these shapes. This is her eyelid. Okay? This is where her bones are. And the eyelid comes up underneath it. So it comes up to that point. Now our eyes, we're going to draw about, let's say about right here, oval shapes. In the center of that eyeball. And then her pupil is going to be really big too. Okay, so same thing over here. Oval. And then pupil. Make that a little bit bigger. Okay. Where the bottom of her iris is, let's just kind of create an angled smiley face up to this edge. Same thing on this side. We'll start about here and we'll create an angled smiley face. See that? Now let's draw the mascara, the makeup. I'm going to draw a really dark triangle shape that curves. A triangle shape, like a fang, like a snake fang. Goes like this. Okay? Now, the eyelid is going to have a lot of mascara. This is where her eyelashes are, so those crazy girls can blink their eyes at you and make you fall in love with them or something. So pretty. So I'm going to make it really thick. And at this corner here, I'm going to make a big whoop. And a whoop right there, and then whoop right here. Little, medium, big. Same thing here, about right here, little one here. And they follow this line first. And then it kind of comes off like that. Off. Little, medium, and then right here, off the ends, really big. Big, medium, little. All right? Now, of course, we'll kind of like darken this in a little bit. Darken this in a little bit. And manga eyes always have like lots of reflections. So we'll put a reflection here. Or not reflection, These are highlights, specular highlights. Of course, there's reflections in there too, but let's just do a few of these specular highlights. I'm gonna draw like a little window-shaped one right there. See, they're the same on each side. Okay, so we got a lower eyelid, mascara, upper eyelid, and then the skin kind of goes up underneath there. We'll have a little eyebrow like this. And over here, same thing. Eyebrow that goes darker and it goes lighter out there. So there we go. Now let's kind of darken in. It kind of doesn't look quite right until you do this. Watch this. Get really, really dark up here. And then lighter as it goes down to the bottom. You see how that makes the magic happen? Darker up here and lighter as it gets down there. Now you can start to see the manga look. Now let's draw some hair real quick. On this one, I'm gonna draw hair that kind of goes in between the eyes. And the front of the hair is gonna go like this. Like a ginormous fang. And over here, I'm gonna draw right around the side of her head. This is the outside of her hair. Okay, all the way around her head. And I will kind of bring it in. And for this one, I'm gonna draw a little S. Oh, a little S curve. And over here, a little S curve, well, like this. Like the wind is blowing a little bit. And if that's the case, I'm gonna do this for here. And then I'm gonna draw this right across her eye. And back up here. This one is gonna come across, right across her eye here. And her her ears are gonna kind of be like right here. So the ears are gonna come off kind of by where the eyes are. I'll make a C shape here, and the bottom of her ear here, and the top of her ear here. There we go. Now her neck is gonna be skinny, so let's draw a skinny little neck like this. I'm gonna finish her ears like that with 2 half circles, little earlobes. Give her some earrings like that. So now we have this hair, and then I'm gonna tuck this bit of hair behind her ear here. And then of course this right here is gonna come up, and that means it's gonna come down behind her ear like this. Awesome. This is gonna come behind her ear here. And I'm just making some fun S shapes for her hair. They kind of look like tentacles, like an octopus. And I don't have them all going the same way, because if they're all going the same way, oh, let's draw some shoulders in here. Looks like a big arrow. Here we go. And I'll still have a shadow underneath her chin here. Let me scribble that in a little bit. Okay. Now let's lock it all in with a black pencil. What do you say? Yee-hoo! So I'm gonna draw the hair first because I want to get that out of the way. Because what's behind her hair, I'm not going to draw. Same thing over here. And don't worry about it being messy. We are just doing this for fun. Unless you're a professional and you need to keep it really, really clean. In that case, you may want to use your eraser. But if you're not pro yet, just have fun kind of sketching it out. Okay, so we got this bit of hair in front of our eye, which means we have to draw around that hair like this. Draw the lower part of our eyelid like this. And then her eyelid here is really, really dark because that's mascara. I'm going to draw her eyelashes in front of that hair. See how it's thicker where her eyelid is? And it tapers and the ends. Make that a little thicker like this. And her eyelid up here comes down. And we'll darken up that triangle right there. Same thing here. See how the eyelid kind of comes underneath? Now we don't need to draw this side of her eyeball. Okay, I can just hint it. Now this side is going to be really dark, so let's. It's not a straight line; it's curves. Thick on the bottom, tapered at the end, and of course, lots of mascara here. Whew. Hold my pencil really tight. Right to the ear. I push harder to get it dark and then a little lighter to get it thinner. See what I mean? Okay, now I'm going to draw around the highlights. Around the highlights where it pokes into the pupil, because the pupil is probably one of the darkest shapes of this whole drawing. I'm going to really, really darken that in. Really darken that in. And if you want to keep your pencil sharp, just turn your pencil like this. Just turn it a little bit. Now I'm going to make sure I kind of outline these highlights just a little bit. And start really dark up here. And I'm going to gradually lighten up as I get below those highlights. Just don't press as hard. Dark at the top. And I just lighten up down here. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh yeah. Same thing on this side. Let's darken the pupil. And most of that's hidden, so I'll just darken the iris and lighten up as I go down. Here we go. Now we just a little soft nose here and a smile and a little shadow for her lips. So cute. I'm gonna go ahead and just draw over that for her eyebrows, even though there's hair going over it. This is a drawing, so it's okay. And now I'm gonna draw the hair around. Where's the earring here? Finish off her shoulders here. Does that look cute enough for a little manga? Or manga? I don't know how you pronounce it exactly, but I think it's pretty cute. And there we have our little manga character. I'll just shade in the hair down here and back here, just shade it in. And keep it light up here. I know one of the things that's kind of cool I see on some manga characters is kind of a reflection circle. So right about here, makes it shiny, like a little oval right around here, like a crown. Just make some little zigzags. And that is where the hair will shine. So keep the highlight there. Isn't that cool? So that's our manga character. I sure hope you had fun drawing with me today. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out my sweet merchandise. Just like this cool hat, oh yeah, and this really cool t-shirt. You can get one too so you can feel sketchy all the time. See you later.
Oh, Sketchy, you are the best A1 and so handsome.